In Peru, the Attorney General has launched an investigation into President Dina Boluarte and her leading cabinet ministers following weeks of deadly clashes between anti-government protesters and security forces. The charges include genocide and homicide. Dozens have died since protests began last month. The BBC's Azadeh Moshiri has more.
Peru is no stranger to political turmoil, but this chaos is deadly. For weeks, supporters of former President Pedro Castillo have been out on the streets. More than a dozen people were killed this week in clashes between protesters and security forces.
I deplore this aggression against the forces of law and order, and once again will call for order, peace and tranquility for all Peruvians. We cannot be murdering each other.
Many were killed when Mr. Castillo's supporters stormed the airport in the southern city of Juliaca. The clashes became so violent that a 3-day curfew in the region of Puno is now in place. It all came to a head last month when, under pressure, Mr. Castillo announced he was dissolving Congress and introducing a state of emergency. Instead, Congress voted overwhelmingly to impeach him. He's now in detention and being investigated on charges of rebellion and conspiracy, accusations he denies. His supporters want him back.
We reject the government and Congress's response to the murders and massacres in various regions of the country. This should not happen. There should be a dialogue. We call for the resignation of President Dina Boluarte.
Despite the violence and the deaths, Peru's new government won a vote of confidence in Congress on Tuesday. That means they can continue governing over a country locked in battle. Azadeh Moshiri, BBC News.